Hello everyone, we're here to do a reading for the 3rd of July. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I've been doing daily messages in different places live, so you can always find those underneath my YouTube channel as the permanent place. Otherwise, you might see them underneath TikTok or sometimes Facebook, etc. So it is a full moon for the 3rd. Now I am doing a full moon ceremony and a group reading over Zoom for $30 at 7 p.m. If you're in my meditation group, if we have 2 people joining that ceremony, then our meditation will get pushed to 8 o'clock instead of 6:30. One is because I'd like to have a bigger group for our meditation, because often people have busy schedules and they're not always able to make it, so they're catching the replay, but I would like this to be more live and interactive. So if we have 2 people hopping into my full moon reading and ceremony, that'll make it a go, and then our meditation will get pushed to 8 o'clock, okay? So if I don't have anybody that wants to do the full moon readings and healings live, then it will stay at 6:30, okay? I just wanted to share that because sometimes people aren't hopping into that because they think that I have my meditation going on, and it all happens to fall underneath the full moon. So if you are already a VIP member underneath my membership group, I actually just posted our full moon ritual in there, so those aren't long. I don't really ever time them, I just trust in the process, but that one's just over 16 minutes, so it's just a quick ritual with theta healing downloads that you can watch and follow along, and they are different every month, and I just kind of tune into what it is that our group needs depending on the people and what they have going on. Alright, so hello Jess, I was just saying that the full moon ritual is now up, so you can check that out if you'd like to. We are in full moon energy the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. That's kind of how the energy works. So if you are a little bit sensitive, you might already be feeling this already. So I do like to get those up early. And I was also saying that I have a Zoom reading. So if I just need 2 people to hop into that to make that a go at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, okay? So let's tune into what's coming through. First thing I get is that there's a lot of judgment coming up. So around full moons, it does bring up a lot of emotions. And so doing your best to just kind of acknowledge where you are. Especially if you have a lot of anxiety or if you have a lot of heart chakra stuff coming up right now at this time, it just feels important to tune in to, again, just where your energy is. So don't judge it, but just pay attention. Is my energy high today? Is my energy low today? And it's okay to ask why or why not, because that can help you move forward as well. That was what was coming up for our ritual, to write down the things that are kind of blocking us right now or things that we're fearful of, but then see okay, why is this coming up? And it's really interesting to kind of see where you're at based on what's coming through just intuitively. Okay, so writing things down around the full moon is great because it's a way to release, but it's also important to burn your rituals. So I already burned mine actually in our charcoal barbecue because my husband is making brisket on the charcoal barbecue, and he said, you just burn that full moon thing right here in the barbecue. So I did. Hope you had a wonderful Canada Day as well. So the number 3 in numerology typically represents someone who needs to have more fun, someone who needs to laugh a bit more. The inner child has also been coming up for a lot of people lately, so honoring that little child within yourself, especially if you have your own children. Sometimes we have to adult those children, but we actually want to adult our child as well. So are you holding yourself back at this time? Because full moons can be quite heavy. It's important to just honor exactly what you want, things that you're craving at this time, no matter what that looks like and feels like. So although we want to break bad habits and bad cycles, this full moon is really encouraging us to slow down, have patience, to be logical. However, with a full moon, we're still tapping into intuitively what does our logical want, okay? I was just hearing inner child in my head 2 days ago. Perfect, yes, so that's something to definitely pay attention to. If you tuned into your inner child right now, what would she be desiring? Is it just to have a wild night out? Is it actually just to be able to lay in bed with your partner? That sort of thing. Is it actually to get alone time? So maybe you could read or write, or perhaps it's watching a movie with your family and eating popcorn. Whatever it is, right? But it's, even though we say inner child, it's really just what would bring us joy at this time, what would allow us to feel free, and excited at the same time, right? So sometimes we need a little bit more of that to get our energy up when we are manifesting. So that's what I want to talk about with the full moon ceremony and group reading over Zoom, is to work on goals, how we can plan for the future, how we can manifest. Yes, we'll be releasing things, but also like how can you specifically get ahead what it is that you need to do for your timelines as well. Because this isn't really a moon where we want to dig too deeply. Sure, we want to understand what's going on, but we also want to be open to, again, how we can apply all of that knowledge. That's the Capricorn moon, wanting us to be logical. How does this fit into my life, sort of thing. Dancing. I love that. So dancing is a very grounding tool, I find. It's also creative. So this full moon, also a creative expression is very important, but it's also like freedom to express, not just releasing by doing things that make us happy, but definitely like talking freely and opening up your heart a bit more. So relationships are coming up a lot for a lot of people at this time as well. Okay, I'm not going to go too far in depth, but if you feel called to doing that group reading over Zoom, it's $30. And if I don't have 2 people, because right now I don't have anybody signed up, then the meditation that I have going on will be at 6:30 our regular time. If I do have my 2 people, then that's going to get shifted over to 8 o'clock. Also, if you want to come into that meditation, you can join us for $45, and you can get the last 4 replays from the last 4 Mondays, and then you can also attend get the replay and also the following week. So that's a really great, awesome deal for $45. And that will also be up underneath our VIP membership group next week after that class ends. So just so you know about that as well. But there are benefits to hopping into the classes, definitely. And that's why I want to continue to create more classes as I go. But my last 2 classes that I'm teaching for a while are July 5th and July 12th. So the 5th is intuitive classes, and then the 12th is energy work. Because I feel like, again, interacting and coming into the classes are important if you are learning about how to tap into your own skills and how to move through energy a bit better. Alright, so that's the offer. Those are $55 each for each class. And again, those will be recorded for you guys. So, alright, those are our messages for the 3rd. I hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll talk to you guys later.